Support the channel, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thumbs the video up. I don't understand how you guys can support this ducker, because Deontay Wilder has said that the only way he won't be facing Tyson Fury in the rematch next will be if Tyson Fury decides to not take the rematch. Because if that happens and he decides not to take the rematch, then he will be facing Dominic Breazeale. He never mentions Anthony Joshua. Never does he mention Anthony Joshua. All he says is, if Tyson Fury does not take this fight with me next, I will be facing Dominic Breazeale. Right? Why doesn't he mention Anthony Joshua? You see, this is why I told you guys that this year, 2019, Deontay Wilder will duck Anthony Joshua for two men, Tyson Fury and Dominic Breazeale. I literally made a video saying this like a week and a half ago. I told you guys, Deontay Wilder has no plans on facing Anthony Joshua this year. He's planning on facing either Dominic Breazeale or Tyson Fury. This is his plan. I'm gonna face Tyson Fury sometime in April, May. If I beat him, then I'm gonna face Dominic Breazeale. I'm gonna stay and hide behind that Dominic Breazeale mandatory. That's what he's gonna do. Give Tyson Fury the rematch and then say, "Oh, I can't fight Anthony Joshua because guess what? Dominic Breazeale, he's my mandatory. So I gotta face Dominic Breazeale this September." And then that's it. The year's over. I'm gonna have to wait until 2020. You see, he's not even thinking about Anthony Joshua, because what he needed to do, what Deontay Wilder needed to say was, well, if Tyson Fury is a coward and he doesn't want to take the rematch, then I'm gonna be facing Anthony Joshua. He doesn't need to be thinking about no Dominic Breazeale. Why is all of a sudden he's thinking about Dominic Breazeale? He wasn't thinking about Dominic Breazeale when he was trying to get the Ortiz fight. He wasn't thinking about Dominic Breazeale when he was trying to get the Tyson Fury fight. When he was trying to get those fights made, he wasn't thinking about these this mandatory obligation. He was just saying, I'm focused on these two guys. Because back then, when he was trying to get the fights with Fury and Luis Ortiz, guess what, homie? Dominic Breazeale was still in the mandatory position. But when it comes to Anthony Joshua, no, he's not thinking about let me face Anthony Joshua next if Tyson Fury pulls out or doesn't want to take the rematch. Nah, then I am forced to face Dominic Breazeale because he's in my mandatory, and then his fans are going to be defending that and saying, oh, look, you see, it's not Wilder's fault, B. It's because he's forced to face Dominic Breazeale. Because if you don't face him, they're going to strip Wilder of his belts. You know damn well Wilder could send a request to the WBC saying, listen, put me in there against Anthony Joshua this year. I don't want to be facing Dominic Breazeale. And just like they allowed him to do this, because remember, Tyson Fury didn't earn the right to face Deontay Wilder. He was a voluntary title defense. And during this time, Dominic Breazeale was in the mandatory position, but the WBC still let Deontay Wilder defend his WBC belt against Tyson Fury. How come they didn't say, hey, you're not going to fight Tyson Fury, you're going to face Dominic Breazeale because we're going to force you to face Dominic Breazeale? How come they didn't say, hey, we're going to force you to face Dominic Breazeale so you can't face Luis Ortiz? Why did they let Wilder face these guys over Dominic Breazeale? So don't come in here and tell me that, oh no, Wilder is forced to face Dominic Breazeale because the WBC, no. And if the WBC does force him, then that means they're just protecting Deontay Wilder, because he should be able to just, like I said, send a request to the WBC saying, listen, fuck fighting Dominic Breazeale. I'll face him after I beat Joshua, after I become undisputed. Let me get that big fight first. So again, that's like I said, Deontay Wilder has no plans on facing Anthony Joshua. He's only thinking about Dominic Breazeale. I'm telling you, I know this is going to happen. That's why I keep saying, forget about this big fight. You guys keep thinking that this big fight's going to happen. It's not going to happen this year. Deontay Wilder is already set this year. He already knows he has a plan. Dominic Breazeale, Trouble, and the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. That's his only fights he's going to be fighting this year. And I guarantee you that's going to happen. I guarantee you. So save this video, because I guarantee you that's going to happen. Deontay Wilder is openly just talking about fighting these two guys. He's not mentioning Anthony Joshua. He's ducking Anthony Joshua. And that's all I have to say. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and thumbs the video up. I'm out.